10 rackets, ranked for 2026, and we're scoring them across 5 things that actually matter. How meaningful this year's update is, comfort, versatility, price value, and which real skill level each frame fits. That last point matters, because this list leans toward intermediate, advanced, and tournament-level performance frames. If you're a true beginner, a few of these will feel like more racket than you need, and we'll flag that where it applies. We'll also name who officially endorses each frame using verified team pages rather than guesswork, because pro associations get mixed up online more often than you'd think. On pricing, US retail on several of these lines has already shifted this year as manufacturers adjust for higher production costs. So treat every number below as a snapshot, not a guarantee. All 10 links, dated with the pricing we found, are in the description below. Let's get into it. Number 10, Dunlop FX 500. We're starting with the racket, built to do a little bit of everything, and that's the whole point of it. The FX 500 pairs a 100 square inch head with an open 16x19 pattern for a lively response and easy access to spin, ideal for players who like shaping shots rather than flattening them out. At 300 grams unstrung, it sits right in the standard range for this category, with enough mass to keep swing weights solid for depth on ground strokes. For 2026, Dunlop focused less on reinventing the mold and more on tightening feel and consistency. Pros: versatile 100 square inch head, easy spin access, headlight maneuverability, comfortable for intermediate to advanced play. Cons: a true all-rounder rather than a specialist. Players chasing pure control or pure power will find sharper tools further up this list. That's the all-rounder. Next up is the racket built around a material head has never used in this line before. Number 9, Headspeed MP 2026. The Speed MP keeps its familiar 100 square inch head and 16x19 pattern, but the internal construction changed in a way that matters. Head introduces high bore for 2026, a blend of carbon and boron fiber placed in the shaft to boost stability and connection through contact. New to this line. Layer in Auxetic 2, running through the yoke and handle to filter vibration, and the Speed MP plays buttery in hand without losing controllable power, sitting a notch behind the Speed Pro for players who want extra forgiveness. Pros: new high bore construction for added stability, buttery 60 RA flex, controllable power, strong all-court versatility. Cons: head size, weight, and pattern carry over from last generation. This is a feel refinement, not a full redesign. That covers this year's biggest material story. Now here's a fact that matters more than any spec sheet. Number 8, Wilson Blade. 98 Vite 10 16x19. By Wilson's own tour count, the Blade franchise is played by more top 100 ATP and WTA pros than any other racket line the company makes. The V10, landing in April 2026, was built around 4 goals. More power, higher stability at fast swing speeds, tighter manufacturing tolerances, and a new tapered beam that thickens toward the hoop. Wilson's new Stable Feel Plus construction stiffens horizontal flex to cut down on twisting when contact drifts off center, which shows up most on returns and fast volleys. Pros: most played racket franchise on tour by Wilson's own count, improved stability from Stable Feel Plus, tighter factory tolerances, excellent feel and control. Cons: at $299, it's one of the priciest frames here, and it asks you to bring your own power. Slower swingers may come up short on pace. That's the tour's most played control frame. Next up is its polar opposite, built entirely around comfort. Number 7, Wilson Clash 100 V3. The Clash has one job, and it does it better than almost anything else on the market: protect your arm without turning the racket lifeless. The V3 keeps the 100 square inch head and headlight balance from before, but the RA Flex sits at a genuinely low 54, among the softest ratings at this weight. Earlier, Clash generations felt unpredictable on off-center hits, but Wilson's SI3D layup fixes that by boosting horizontal bending for dwell time and control while keeping vertical bending high enough for easy spin. Pros: exceptionally arm-friendly 54 RA Flex, improved off-center stability over earlier Clash versions, easy spin access, comfortable across skill levels. Cons: on fast, flat, aggressive shots, the soft Flex can cost you some directional bite compared to stiffer frames on this list. That's the comfort pick. Next is a frame nicknamed by longtime fans for over a decade, even if it's not the players you'd expect wearing it. Number 6, Head Radical MP 2025. Longtime fans and retailers have nicknamed this line the People's Racket for years, and on today's tour, it's officially endorsed by Taylor Fritz and Flavio Cobolli. That's worth clarifying, because it's easy to assume otherwise. Head's biggest names are actually split across other lines, with Sinner and Djokovic on speed frames and Zverev on gravity. What the Radical delivers hasn't changed much for 2025. Head placed its Auxetic 2 layup in the throat and handle to optimize how the frame bends on contact, while the beam thins at the shaft and tip for feedback, but thickens through the head for stability. Pros: verified endorsement from Fritz and Cobolli, versatile control leaning profile, Auxetic 2 for improved feel, fast enough for aggressive all-court play. Cons: not the most forgiving frame for players who miss hit often. It rewards clean, committed contact over raw power. Every racket left from here carries real Pro Tour engineering behind it. Number 5 got rebuilt almost from scratch this year. Number 5, Yonex VCORE 98 8th Gen. Yonex tore out the old Aero fins on the VCORE line and rebuilt the frame for 2026, and the result swings faster while generating more spin than the generation it replaces. A redesigned top frame grommet lets the strings move more freely for better snapback. And this is also the first VCORE to add servo filter technology, cutting unwanted vibration while sharpening feedback. Compared to the 100 square inch VCORE, the 98 trades a little forgiveness for a more precise, predictable response. Pros: new servo filter dampening, redesigned grommets for better spin, larger sweet spot than the prior generation, precise at speed. Cons: the higher launch angle can feel erratic on flat, low trajectory shots until your timing adjusts. Here's where it gets interesting, because the next two entries share a family name. Just don't expect them back to back. Number 4, Babolat Pure Aero Gen 9. The standard Pure Aero has always stood in a class of its own for speed, power, and spin, and the Gen 9 leans further into that identity rather than reinventing it. For 2026, Babolat re-engineered the shaft geometry to cut wind drag, translating into faster racket head speed and easier access to heavy topspin, while the latest NF2 tech uses flax fibers to soften the ride without dulling feedback. Pros: faster swing speed from re-engineered aerodynamics, easy access to heavy topspin, forgiving 100 square inch head, improved comfort. Cons: less directional precision than its smaller 98 sibling, which shows up later on this list. Keep that sibling in mind. First, a completely different brand takes control in its own direction. Number 3, Tecnifibre TFight 305S. This is Daniil Medvedev's racket of choice, and the current 305S generation solved a complaint that followed the previous version for years. Older TFight frames packed mass high in the head, delivering power but making the racket tough to accelerate. Tecnifibre shifted weight toward the 3 and 9 o'clock positions to lower swing weight while keeping stability intact, and the reworked RS beam is 4% larger for added power. The signature ISOFlex system varies stiffness around the frame to widen the sweet spot without sacrificing control. Pros: faster handling than the previous generation, denser 18 by 19 pattern for precision, enlarged sweet spot via ISOFlex, endorsed by a top-ranked pro. Cons: the tight 18 by 19 pattern rewards clean, consistent contact. It's less forgiving on off-center mishits than the 16 by 19 frames on this list. Now, back to that sibling we mentioned. This is the smaller, sharper version of the Pure Aero from a few spots back. Number 2, Babolat Pure Aero 98 Gen 9. This is the retail model, officially endorsed by Carlos Alcaraz, with Felix Auger-Aliassime also associated with the line. Though like most pros, their actual on-court frames are customized pro stock builds, not exactly what ships off the shelf. Still, the Gen 9 update is more than a paint job. Babolat reworked the core and integrated the plastic parts more seamlessly, cutting aerodynamic drag by roughly 6% for more racket head speed, the exact ingredient behind heavier topspin. The 71 RA stiffness makes this a genuinely stiff frame built for maximum energy return, though new dampening tech keeps it from turning uncomfortable. Pros: endorsed by top-ranked tour players, reduced drag for faster head speed, class-leading spin potential, refined dampening despite a stiff frame. Cons: the highest price on this list, and the 71 RA stiffness demands a player who already generates their own pace. That brings us to number 1. It isn't the priciest racket here, and it isn't the stiffest. It's simply the frame recommended to more players, at more levels, for longer than anything else on this list. Number 1, Yonex EZONE 100. Since at least 2018, the EZONE 100 has held onto an unusual title inside pro shops. It's the go-to answer whenever an intermediate or improving recreational player asks what racket to try next. Following last year's significant mold update, Yonex widened and thickened the top of the hoop for a bigger sweet spot and more stability, while a new material called Minilon runs through the throat to soak up harsh vibration without deadening the feel. Combined with the VDM dampening mesh already in the handle, the result generates real power and spin without punishing your arm the way most power rackets do. Pros: largest sweet spot in franchise history, genuinely arm-friendly despite strong power output, fast handling, one of the safest recommendations for intermediate and improving players. Cons: true beginners may find it more racket than they need at first, and the most advanced flat hitters may prefer a lower-powered, lower-launch frame. Quick summary by category. Best value, Dunlop FX 500. Best new tech, Headspeed MP 2026. Best tour-proven control, Wilson Blade. 98 V10. Best for arm comfort, Wilson Clash. 100 V3. Best all-court balance, Head Radical MP 2025. Best spin-to-control ratio, Yonex VCORE 98. Best accessible spin, Babolat Pure Aero Gen 9. Best fast handling control, Tecnifibre TFight 305S. Best tour-endorsed spin weapon, Babolat Pure Aero 98 Gen 9. And the safest all-around recommendation for most players, the Yonex EZONE 100. US pricing on several of these lines has already shifted this year, so if one of these caught your eye, check current pricing before you commit. All 10 links, dated with the numbers we found, are in the description below. Drop a comment telling us which racket is already in your bag. And if this list helped, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gear breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.